Praise God. Today I would like to discuss the condensed summary of the Book of Proverbs. The Book of Proverbs. This is the 20th book of the Bible and it contains 31 chapters and 915 verses. The author of this book, Solomon, wrote the first 29 chapters. They are the only proverbs in the existence of 3000 uttered by him. Is- and he could not have borrowed much, if any, from man before him, as all uninspired ethical writers lived after his day. The last two chapters were spoken by the unknown man and woman, and who added them to the Proverbs of Solomon is not unknown unless it was Hezekiah. The theme of this book is the practical, moral, spiritual truth in proverbial form for people of God. One more time, the practical, moral, and spiritual truth in proverbial form for people of God. And it's containing a lot of interesting factors, and basically this saying about many proverbs in this book, and some of the interesting topic I would like to discuss. And in the chapter 7 verses 1, we can see some 8 commands to sons. The first commands, keep my word. And second command, lay up my commands. Third one, keep my commands. Fourth one, keep my law as you would the pupil of the eyes. Fifth one, bind them upon your finger. Sixth one, write them upon the table of your heart. Seven, make wisdom your sister. Eighth one, make understanding your kinswoman. And also, there are many other factors also discussing in this book, and related to that, chapter 23 verses 19 talking about the 4 commands to son. First, hear, and the second, be wise. Third one, guide the heart in the right way. Fourth one, be not a companion of drunkard and gluttons. Then, finally, I would like to discuss 5 things not to fear, and the 5 things to fear, and the 12 benefits of the fear. So, 5 things not to fear, 5 things to fear, and 12 benefits of the fear. The 5 things not to fear, the first one is don't fear man. Second, don't fear false gods. Third, don't fear reproach of man, and don't fear sudden fear. Fifth one, don't fear persecution. So don't fear man, false gods, reproach of man, sudden fear, persecutions. And other 5 things to fear. The first one is you have to fear God. Second, you should fear God's name. And you should fear parents, fear hell, and fear evil. So the 5 things to fear: God, God's name, parents, hell, and evil. And 12 benefits of the fear of God. The first one is beginning of the wisdom. The fear of the God is the beginning of the wisdom. And second, the beginning fear of the God is departure from evil. Fear of the God is hatred of evil. Fear of the God, prolonging of life. Fear of the God, strength of confidence. Fear of the God, fountain of life. Fear of the God, instruction of wisdom. Fear of the God, that which tends to life. Fear of the God, rich honor and life. Fear of the God, freedom from envy. Fear of the God, prosperity. And the fear of the God, humanity. So here we discuss 5 things not to fear, then 5 things to fear, and 5 things, so 12 things, benefits of the fear of God. And there are other things. There are 10 rewards for doing the above. So chapter 2 verses 9, based on chapter 2 verses 9, there are 10 rewards for doing the above. So understanding, the first one is understanding the fear of God. Second, finding the knowledge of God. Third, receiving wisdom of God. Fourth, receiving knowledge of God. Fifth, receiving protection from God. Sixth, having security in God. Seventh, having perseveration in life. Eighth, receiving true understanding in righteousness, judgment, equity, and every good path. Nine, receiving discretion that perceive. 10, and understanding that keeps. There are 10 rewards of doing the above. Then there are 10 fold purpose of proverbs. Tenfold. What are the purpose of making these proverbs? The first one, to know wisdom. Second, to know instruction. Third, to perceive understanding. Fourth, to perceive to receive instruction in wisdom. Fifth, to receive instruction in justice. To sixth, to receive instruction in judgment. Seventh, to receive instruction in equality. Eighth one, to give substantially to symbol. Nine, to give young man knowledge. 10, to give young man discretion. 11, to attract the wise man. 12, to increase learning. Third, to help attain to wise counsels. Fourth, to make known the words of the wise in proverbial form. 15, to express dark saying. God bless you. Amen.